Social media, YouTube, like fight on social media. It's something that can really be crazy. I always say that people gotta be careful about what they say, what they post, how crazy they think they can be just because they are just behind the screen and they think nothing cannot happen to them, because this story that we're going to talk about today is great to the Z. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's well, fine, safe, and I hope you do like, subscribe, share, and tell me what you think in the comment section once you are finished watching all this. So today I want to talk about a fatal story. So on June 10th, so today or yesterday apparently, somebody died, a YouTuber. So the YouTuber name was Fanny the Legend and his wife Bubbly, and they were on a live on a Las Vegas trip by another YouTuber called, well, his nickname is actually SinCity Manny, and his real name is actually Manuel Ruiz. So apparently these two people, not the wife, well, maybe the wife, I'm actually even not sure about that, they had a beef on YouTube, and I saw some crazy things. Like literally I was listening to the story of A to Z, and this guy at some point, like the one who died, the one who has been unalived, Finny the Legend, he went crazy on this guy. Like it was beef left, beef right, beef left, beef right. And you would think that, they look so old, they look like 40, 45, 50. You would think that, they would be more intelligent than that. And who beefs at that age? We were even too old for that. I'm 40, I don't have time for that. But things that were said on Manuel was, it was really weird, cringy. Actually, the word cringe is actually necessary here. And the video that I'm going to show on a part of the video of A to Z.
Like, who leaves the house looking like that? Like, what about leaving the house like that makes you like feel like that's tight? Like when he left and he put that makeup on as a guy, and then he put the hat on with the fake cholo outfit. Like, what about that? Like, what do you think he said? Like, do you think he was like, man, I look hard tonight? Like, what is his goal? I don't get it. What's his goal? Does he want to look like a clown? Does he want to look like a cholo? What's his goal? Let's get this cleared on y'all, because we all laugh and joke. This is a PR. This is a PR moment. We all laugh and joke, but mental illness is real, and we can clearly see this guy is mentally ill. So one thing about it, that's why I want to put it on y'all too. If he give us another strike and I got three, y'all know that channel mean everything to him. He don't got no outside friends, nothing. I don't think I could do it in my heart. And I'm saying this on live so he can hear it too. Shout out LDT. But I don't think I can take his channel from him, man, because I think he
That
he's so
I,
he's so close to going in the closet, man, and he's so close, man.
that you know what the first thing I asked you, did you give him a strike?
Yeah,
That you
I,
swing,
I,
you swing at me, we swing it back twice. Boot him to the mother.
You see, who does that? Who says that? First off, I don't even think anybody should make fun of mental health. Like every time somebody is not happy with you, like this person has such a mental health issue. Ha 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 ha. It's not funny because some people are just angry, and this guy was so angry that he unalived you and your wife. And some people are just really mentally ill and they can't even afford a doctor. So anyway, it's not funny. But apparently it pushed this guy to the bottom so badly. They used to sometimes meet publicly. At some point they met, he pinched him and he grabbed his little badonkadonk, and they went along their way, blah blah blah. But I really feel that it's a bit weird, like you're beefing about somebody on YouTube and the person finds you in real life, like they're following you, they're trying to track you in real life. This is already crazy. And I want to take a little time to say that one of the reasons, like the first day when I sat with myself and I was like, I want to become like a YouTuber, and I don't consider my YouTuber, I'm not even getting paid by YouTube yet. Hopefully I do one day. And I was like, I want to keep my freedom. I want to be able to go out, touch the grass, walk around, and nobody knows who I am. I want to enjoy this life. I don't want to be famous. I don't want my face to be famous. I don't want to be like recognized anywhere I go. I know some people they dream about that. But to me, I just wanted to have my voice there and, share my opinion about stuff, but, leave people alone. And when I started YouTube, the beef that was going on was Charlie, Most Critical, versus Sneako. And I even did a video. I'll put it somewhere. Sorry, at that time, I was really bad at editing if you ever want to go watch it. And it got so bad that these two were sitting.
The day after I posted my response, he went on stream and had a huge, unhinged tantrum and meltdown about the whole thing, and then he sent some of his viewers over. So I was joking with them, saying like, oh, you guys must have just stopped the cuties watch party over there at Sneako's stream, right? Welcome, cucks, that kind of shit. And it got really under his skin in a big way, so he started dancing around with the gun and threatening to come shoot me. So he kept saying, oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come see you, waving his gun around and dancing.
You wanna watch my clips? Watch my clips. Watch my clips. You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips. These are the only clips I'm watching, you were?
Now, the reason he keeps saying watch my clips while threatening me here is because during the stream I couldn't watch him live because he just kept shouting slurs. So I said watch my clips to see what I was saying about you. I had to communicate via Twitch clips. And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile, you absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips, you absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips, you look fucking stupid here.
And I was like, what? And it was so awkward. And thank God, they squashed the beef. They talked 2 days, 3 days later, it's cooled down and everything. And then, they started talking again, and Most Critical got in something like a situation. But with all that said, you have these people who are way grown compared to these two, being nasty to each other to the point that some of them are trying to check some of them out, figure out where they are, literally threatening them. And apparently yesterday, so before he got unalive, this guy was literally going like Bubbly and her husband, who is Finny the legend, they decide to go to Las Vegas, and this guy's like, oh, these people are in my city, I'm going to look for them and blah blah blah.
Jerome, I'm out here searching for my baby. I went through every casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in town. I'm dying to see him. What are we doing? Fuel bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll be there. Better believe it. You come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up? You think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told. Right? Somebody should have sent me my invite. Mr. Marcus. That's right.
And he looked for them. Like he drove around while streaming and telling people like he's looking for them and somebody's in his city and he's going to find them, blah blah blah, and literally find them and still being streaming, like unaliving them on video. Who does that? And I know some people do, and some people won't even be surprised about this, but who does that? It's crazy. You ruined your life, you ruined their lives. Maybe they even have kids, I don't know. Now the kids don't have their mom nor their dad, because you're just being stupid. And obviously, you may even get the death penalty because this is still something that they can do in Las Vegas. It's crazy. Who wants to ruin their lives this way? I'm so shocked. Sometimes those stories, when I'm shocked, I can't even get like a sentence together, because I'm just, who does that? You take the time, you burn your fuel, you look for people around, you're too old for this nonsense. And sometimes we're surprised that pranksters do crazy things. I mean, if grown people do this, I can understand why young people are just crazy. Because this is crazy. It's crazy. He ruined 3 lives, 2 families more, even if you consider that the wife had her own family, blah, blah, blah. Like multiple lives are ruined now. People are sad, people are pissed, and apparently like he came and gave himself off to the police. Last thing that I know of. But I don't get it. I always be careful when I talk about people online. Because if I talk about you, even if I don't agree with you, I think that should not agree with you. And unless you're a super crazy bad person, like an unaliver, a serial unaliver, or a PDF file kind of thing, and I can really go on you, I don't even want to play this game. The other beef that were like between YouTubers, AbaNPreach versus FreshnFit, that was cringy to me. To the point that when, Fit or whatever his name is, like Myron the Moron, did this like nasty salute and everybody went like, man, this is now too much. He pretended that Preach was like a monkey.
Today's topic, I guess Fresh and Fit ended her career with last night's live stream.
I think we're the first ones really calling them out at this point. They've been lying to y'all for years and they're dumb fans in the back. Oh, fresh and fraud. Yo, Preach is like it looks like a monkey.
You should see him build momentum. What the
Yo, every time this thing, I got a problem with you.
Imagine them. Yo.
Nigga looks like a monkey. Preacher's over there looking like Magilla Grill and Donkey Kong having a baby. Like, what's going on? Preach like uses his hand. Look
If you guys didn't understand the stereotype, it's that black people are not evolved.
People were surprised that they didn't get demonetized even quicker. It's crazy. You can beef with people, but when it takes like real life behavior, like real life consequences, it's going to take your livelihood away. It's going to take your life away. You shouldn't do it. I think it goes without saying. You shouldn't do it. Yes, we all are entitled to our opinion. You can hate somebody else's opinion, but they're allowed to have their opinion. They're allowed to. There's a lot of YouTubers that I don't even have respect for. I think they're lousy. But I don't even take time to go check their videos. I sometimes even like, if you're so weird and you did something so crazy to me, I will unsubscribe. Please do not unsubscribe. But I will unsubscribe because I think that is just that nasty. It's just that nasty. You don't have to follow everything, but you don't have to go and ruin your life by unaliving somebody else. I don't know if he was drunk, if he was high, but my goodness, this is, please, for anybody watching this, if you don't like a YouTuber, state it in the comment section. If you want to, so you can actually write down right here, face this, we don't like you. I'll be like, okay, I'm sorry, because I like my life, and you should like your life to not go out there and do crazy things. Like, this is crazy. Like, really, it's crazy, it's stupid. Don't be crazy, don't be stupid. But this is really crazy. I'm like so shocked. So if you don't like somebody, leave them alone. Go over there, continue living your life and try to be happy, but don't go crazy on the person. Ruin everybody's life, Anyway, tell me what you think in the comment section. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and if you really, really, really don't like it, like you don't like a YouTuber, unlike the video, that's also a possibility. But don't strike, because apparently the problem that they had was like they were beefing so badly that they started striking each other's channel. And obviously on YouTube, if you strike 3 times, you lose your channel, you demonetize. And they were probably using it as their job. So I can understand the stress of losing your job. But I mean, again, for 40-year-old people looking like old, because I don't know their age, it's really dumb. Anyway, Faceless out. Ciao, ciao.